Press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
We've been hearing and reading a great deal about John Allen Chau, the 26-year-old American madcap evangelist who decided to go to a far-out island in the Nicobar group and meet these really ancient Sentinelese people who are effectively uncontacted by modern civilization to try and convert them to Christianity. Now that's one story, and we can debate the various aspects of it, including whether or not we should still protect these tribes as aborigines or let them come and join the mainstream now. That debate apart, this incident tells us something about our invaluable territories both to the east and the west. To the west, we have the Lakshadweep Islands, which is 36 islands, very sparsely populated, small, mostly coral. They have beautiful lagoons. On the east, we have much bigger island territories. So Andaman and Nicobar Islands, what are we doing with them? Are they worth anything? Can we do more with them than we are doing right now? Should we just let them be? So understand what they are. They are 572 islands, of which about 325 are in the Andaman group and 247 in the Nicobar group. As you may have figured from the way I am gesturing, Andamans are to the north, and as you go south, you reach the end of the Nicobar group. Now, Andamans at the northernmost point is about 900 kilometers from the mouths of the Hooghly after Kolkata. So you can imagine where exactly it is. Where the Nicobar Islands end, the last of the Nicobar Islands actually is only 150 kilometers from Indonesia's Aceh coast. Remember Aceh, which was hit heavily by the tsunami? The important thing is this island sits right on the mouth of Malacca Strait, through which a lot of the world's shipping passes. It is one of the most strategically vital shipping zones in the world. India is very fortunate to have territories right along that, because there is a string of islands, remember 247 islands, in some of which these tribals live. Many of the islands are uninhabited, but what are we doing with them? I think this incident should make us focus on the issue. What should India do with its island territories? I don't want to say island properties. Look around this area. Look what Thailand has done with its island properties. Look what Indonesia has done, Bali. See also what the Philippines has done further north. Every country has built its island territories into great assets for tourism, for production, agricultural production of a certain type, horticulture. You can't just have these island territories sitting and doing nothing. And most importantly today, for strategic reasons. Go further down the same seas, you come towards the most contested sea lanes in the world. China and Vietnam and Japan are fighting over ownership of many islands, because each island means you get that much more territorial waters and that much more exclusive economic zone, and then because these are so strategically important, you get bases. So Chinese today are so obsessed with island bases that where they don't have islands, they are actually conjuring up islands. They are filling the waters, creating new islands, setting up air bases, and then laying claims to territorial waters and exclusive economic zones, or extending their control. We have these islands. We just can't continue to ignore them. Should such beautiful territories with wonderful tourism potential, not just for foreigners, but also Indians. So many Indians go every year to Mauritius, Bali, Langkawi, all kinds of places, particularly in the east. Why shouldn't they be going to your own island territories if they are built well in an eco-friendly manner? But second, we must exploit the strategic potential of these island territories. These are two strings if I may put it more simply, these are two strings of the most wonderful armadas of aircraft carriers on both east and the west. Both territories overlooking the very crucial sea lanes of the world, and frankly giving India or Indian Navy or Air Force an incredible coverage of the region, and also of the coastlines and also the hinterlands of its likely adversaries. So time has now come to look at these territories afresh. They should not just remain as liabilities, areas to be protected. There is a Tri-Service Command in Andamans. It's the only Tri-Service Command of Indian Armed Forces. So they are there to protect the islands. Of course, you must protect the islands. But are we only using these as outposts? You protect what you think somebody will take away. Isn't it better to develop these, to strengthen your foothold, also to increase military presence, also to increase your people's travels there, allow some inhabitation, and to make these islands both a productive asset and also more secure? So I think this little incident, a tragic incident where a man has lost his life, stupidly though, should remind us that not doing anything with these two sets of island territories is a great national waste, and time has now come to start looking at them more imaginatively, creatively, of course, in an ecologically sensitive manner, but we can't just leave them alone.